Yo, what's up, guys? So I just finished recording my other video, and I was just kind of like looking at these a little bit more because I was looking at the dupes and stuff, right, in the shop where you exchange the dupes. And I was looking at this, and I'm like, is this really the best option to take? Is for a memory core? Some of these give you really good breakpoints, but arguably, like, who actually wants to summon on the partner banner ever? Because, like, I'm thinking about it right now. It's like, we're going to constantly summon for units, but, like, whoever is going to want to summon for a partner? I don't think 5-star combatants are in these banners. These cost 300 less, or 100 less for a dupe. I think it's better cost efficiency to buy these. And it lets you select the exact ones that you want for the characters that you're playing. Rather than getting a dupe for this, like... Let's just say when you get to the breakpoint of 1200, right? After playing the game for a couple months, you can get 4 of these compared to 3 of these. And you're going to be pulling for units that you're going to, like, you'll be failing 50-50s and stuff likely, and pulling dupes of this stuff constantly. And there's like when we were looking at Calipe in my last videos, like a couple of dupes in Calipe doesn't really help that much. I mean, some of them are very good. Yes, but there's a lot that are just like, okay, this isn't super great. But in compared to, like, looking at some of the partner effects here, and then I compared them to the battle effects, I'm just gonna give you an example here, right? I was just looking at Scarlet because she's one of the striker ones. Immediately, this a melee combo like comes into mind, right? So if a card immediately used before from the assigned combatant, 15 card attack damage. So basically, when you use a card, you just gain 15% attack. That's how I'm reading this. This stacks up to twice and is removed if another combatant card is used. So basically, this rewards you for spending, like, if you have a main DPS and you're using card after card after card after card after card with that one unit, it'll continually stack the shit. So you gain focus, I think, when it's the same. Oh, this is striker additional effect. So you gain all of this. And then you gain focus. Okay, so this stacks twice. So you gain 20%, 30% attack here for using 2 cards in a row. So, like, Maylin, when she creates 2 basic attacks and then uses the base attack, that's 30% more attack. And then you use another basic attack. So you gain focus there. And then the attack damage of the assigned combatant is increased by another 20%. So this gives you 50% attack, as long as you use 3 cards in a row, which you do constantly. Like, anytime you use a card, you just gain attack on her. And then this right here is a 3-cost ego skill. And buffs are very powerful in this game. And this doesn't look like it has a cap. And this buffs your damage based on the amount of buffs you have. So, like, fortitude, you know, just random card buffs, buffs from your gear, from your chaos runs. Like, this easily goes into the hundreds, even 200s, when you use this ego skill. So this thing alone can give an easily in a range of 150 attack to 250 attack, 300 attack to Meilin. Or something similar, like cards, like any striker unit that just uses consecutive cards back to back to back to back, is what this is used on. And these have a monthly limit. Like, I don't even think you would really want to go for the dupes. I mean, leveling this up probably increases the damage of this by quite a bit. It's probably like 5% every time. This might go up to 20 every time, or stack up to 3. You never know. Like, it could. Getting dupes in this could be very well. But then I looked at the battle pass, was like, oh, just get one from the battle pass. And then, like, so that's like a low ball. Let's just, like, take the mid game. Like, okay, so when you use the ego skill, that's like 200% attack damage to like all of your shit. For it's not just for one card, it's for everything you use. That's like, I don't know if it's like an actual like 200% damage increase to where it like just doubles your damage for that turn. Okay, and then if you look here at like these here. So this is the striker from this. The assigned combatants' damage are increased by 8%. And then you do, so this just gives, like in Meilin, it'll give her 8% damage. I don't know how that compares to like 200% attack damage. If it's 8%, then that's fucking compared to like 200%. If it's just at that face value, that's dog shit, right? And then extra 25% when they're broken. And then it just deals damage and like, dude, these are glorified 4 stars. These are not good. This one is not good. In comparison to that Scarlet one, this doesn't even touch that. Like, this is nowhere near the level of how good that is. And that was just the one example I looked at. I didn't look at the rest. So penny for your thought, like if you haven't bought that dupe yet, I'm leaning heavily like 90% right now gonna buy a partner instead for the unit that I like the most. Let's live react right now to the defense one because I really like Lipe, right? This gives 15% defense-based damage. I looked at this one. This one's like pretty good. This just gives, it looks like all of them give this health and shield gain 8%. Do they all do that just by 8%? No, okay. I thought they might have been like the same. When you gain counterattack, 15% base damage. Okay. So let's go back into here. Excuse me. And let's find, that's Striker. Okay, that's Vanguard. There's 3 different ones. And like this card's really good too for the pulverized mechanic, right? I didn't even look at this one. Basic cards always apply weak point damage. Oh, this just gives you type advantage no matter what. This is good too. That's good. Okay, so that is good too. That's better than the one in the battle pass. Okay, so Zeta. So this is all the time, not just when you counter. Plus 25% assigned combatants, celestial card, defense, base damage, and shield. So this one draws the highest cost. This one is literally made for Kalipe. Like, damn, and then it draws your highest cost card. So this is a draw for 2 ego, which is really good. And then this is just 40% defense-based damage all the time. Well, 15 all the time, and then 25 when you have celestial cards. Which, like with Kalipe, you're using Vulture, right, to do damage. This is a fuck ton better than just 15% extra damage when you counterattack. So, like, these are just way better than the Battle Pass ones, guys. Like, of course you're gonna get one from the Battle Pass. For what? Like, I 100%, I'm picking a partner. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna do it right this second. But, I'm 100% picking a partner. Like, basically, I would be choosing this over getting crit on Meilin, which would be nice, but, like, so you drop the fucking 100% down to a 50%. But you get that stacking like 150% damage when you're using her. I think that's just way better. I mean, I could be off in the math. The math could not be like I'm just looking at it because like translations in this game are terrible, right? But just looking at this at face value, I don't think this is the play. Unless like what you're gonna get is completely insane. And from what I was reading on, like some of them are very good. Some of the bonuses you get, but a lot of them are just, it's like a little bit of quality of life that you can work that in your chaos run already. It's not going to be that noticeable. But like, okay, with like Kalipe, if it's going to be your 4th copy, then yeah, maybe you want to grab this instead. And you know, long term, but I think having looking at, if I had 1,200 of these, I would 100% buy 4 of these as opposed to 3 of these. And that's how I'm looking at it, like long term. I think I would rather have 4 of these than 3 of these and 1,200 of this resource. Is how I'm looking at it. Because that's an entire team's worth of very good partners. Because like these are insane. Basically what I just looked at. So look, Erica. This one's for Magna, right? Counterattack damage increased by 15%. And then she gets shield based on how many counterattacks she has. So like this is just insane for Magna. This is Magna's. I think pretty much like all these characters just go to a specific unit. They're literally, like, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 8, 11. And then how many, combatants are there? Yeah, so they actually just have partners for specific ones. And then, like, basically the battle pass ones are not their partners. These synergize with their kit like crazy. Get this, if you want my opinion. Don't get the dupe. Get this for your favorite character first, and then if you're not interested in going from there, then get the dupes here. I think you want to prioritize this. It looks like it's just one-to-one. Like, you just kind of like look at it in a sense, and it tells you exactly which one it goes to. I bet we can figure out which one goes to Kayron. I bet it's like this one. Okay, that's bullet cards, so this is Luke's, right? Curse cards for each exhausted. This is probably Kayron's. Yeah, because he exhausts those cards, right? 10% damage per exhausted card. When the assigned combat generates a card, attack card damage. Yeah, they're literally made for exactly the unit that's out. Back to the battle pass. There is one that's good. The support one is very good. But like, when you're looking at this battle pass, you're not looking at to get a unit for your 5-star. You're looking to get a unit for your 4-star. Because like all of these ones down here, the ones that you pull from the partner rescue, they're catered to the 5-stars themselves. They literally like coincide with the 5-star kit. The battle pass ones are just random fucking units. They don't coincide with a unit like incohesively. You know, like cohesively together. You know, they're not like made for each other. They're like a pair. So you want to use these with these. You don't want to use a battle pass with one of these characters. You can, but you're losing a lot of value. Like, you definitely want to get this first, and that's why I think you want to do the selector. You want to take this first for your main character, the one that you like using, your main DPS. You want to get them this, expand out on their kit. It gives them a lot more damage. You definitely want to do that. And then your play for this right here is you want to grab the supporter one. You just get Nyx. Nyx is actually good. Yeah, when the assigned combatant draws for the first time each turn using an ability, you just gain 8% damage for all your shit. It gives you a mulligan with the ego skill. This one's good. But see, you're not going to use this on a 5-star. You're not. Like, I wouldn't even use this on, like, if your support is a 5-star, I wouldn't use this. This is what you're going to use on Cassius, and this is what you're going to use on Mika. This is what you're going to use on Rey. I don't think you're literally going to take any other option. Like, if you like the way they look, I mean, go ahead, brick your account. But, like, you're just going to, like, Nyx is probably one of the best looking one anyways. Like, let's be honest here. Nyx is the best looking one anyways. So, she might not have the least amount of clothes on. I mean, but, like, in comparison to all the others, like, you just take Nyx 100% of the time. If you want my opinion, like they're just partners. This isn't like a character you actually play with. I mean, I guess you use her, like, she'll appear on the screen, but this one's good. This increases healing of your support, so you use this on Mika and you use this on Cassius. This is good. It gives you more card cycling. And then it just gives you 8% damage, you know, every turn, which is good. In comparison to like the other support cards that are available, partners, like they're okay, but they're not like crazy. So you have, I use Arwen. It's nice because she gives you a stacking damage reduction buff, so she's actually pretty good. And then this one is, you know, it just gives you passive recovery. And she gives a little bit of a heal and like a damage buff when you use her ego buff. But like, these are okay. They're not as good as that one. That one just gives you more card cycle and more consistent damage. These don't give you damage. These give you like this one gives you a DR buff, which you can get this from other sources. With attack intentions, yeah. So Both, like, I think these are good, but, like, you 100% just take Nyx. And that's it. All right. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Don't brick your account. Bye.